Hey everybody, today we are doing this little colorful graphic liner cut crease. So I've already got my lid primed and I'm going to start out with the Blue Moon palette with the shade Fine China. I'm taking the ABH A14 brush and I'm applying that into the deep crease area and getting fallout all over my face, but what else is new? So I'm just going to wing that out and I'm going to take it about halfway through the crease and I'm going to just continue to build up that shade. So to blend out Fine China, I'll be taking Starry Eyed on the ColourPop E2 brush just to get a nice and less harsh of a blend. I'll also be taking a little bit more Fine China just to touch up that shade because I did lose a little bit of the pigmentation. Next up, I'm taking the Just My Luck palette and the shade Act Natural from ColourPop Cosmetics and applying it to the inner corner area of my eye, but like not where we put our highlighter. Yeah, duh, Julie. But anyway, I'm going to take that about halfway and try to get it nice and gradiently blended, if that is a thing. Is that a thing? Anyway, I'm going to blend it into the deep crease area and get it blended pretty well with the blue Starry Eyed and Fine China shades. And next up, I'll be taking my BH Cosmetics Trendy in Tokyo palette and taking the shade Karaoke and the Sigma E25 brush just to blend out the Act Natural shade to get a nice and, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of unique where it's, I got an email. I hope y'all don't hear that. Anyway, I feel like it's going to make it less harsh and it's kind of just flowing together pretty well with the color selection. I will also be taking some more of that Act Natural shade on the ABH A14 brush just to touch it up. Now I'm taking some micellar water on a Q-tip and removing all of the colors from the lid space. Now I'm just going to take some more of my eye primer on the Morphe M421 brush and just lay that base down because I'll be using it to apply the liner into my crease. That way it makes it easier for me to clean up the liner because here lately it's been hard for me to really get that precision that I usually think that I have. So it's just been difficult and this is an easier way for me to clean up whatever I mess up. If I could reach through this computer right now and slap myself for having my mirror in front of my eye where you guys can't see what I'm doing, I would totally do it. So now I'm taking my Suva Beauty Hydro Liner in Space Panda and just starting from the inner corner of my eye and I'm going to flick it out. So I'm going to warn you that my camera did cut off. So when I did all the cool stuff that's like up over the eye more towards like my brow bone area, yeah, apparently my camera decided that I didn't need to show anybody how I did that, so love that. And for some reason, I find it so much more difficult to do a graphic liner or just like a liner in my crease or anything on my right eye compared to my left eye. And so, I really don't know why I decide that I need to film me doing my right eye. Because I always have, shit luck with getting a good wing and everything. See, this is where it cut off. And I was big mad about it when I was editing this earlier and realized that. I was like, are you kidding me? Because, I was really, really excited about it. But anyway, I'm taking some micellar water on a Q-tip and just removing that extra primer that's on the lid and cleaning up anything that I messed up. So, where I got a little bit shaky or something like that and made the line a lot thicker than I wanted, this will help to clean it up without taking too much. I realized that if I try to remove it with not having a primer down, it makes it a lot harder. But anyway, yeah, I did take off a little bit more than I wanted to, so I'm just going in and touching all that up. Yes, we're getting somewhere now. Okay, I'm going to take my ABH eye primer again and just lay that down to get the base ready to start applying our eyeshadows in the liquid glitter eyeshadow from e.l.f. Cosmetics in Mermaid Shimmy. Okay, I'm obsessed with their liquid glitter eyeshadows. But for $5, how could I not be? I mean, they are literally such a great dupe for the Stila ones that are like $24 or $22. So we gotta like praise e.l.f., okay? So now I'm just winging out my eyeshadow. I'm using the Fine China shade on the ColourPop E10 brush. Just taking that about halfway onto my lid and building up the shade so that I can go ahead and start blending. So here I'm laying one of the shimmers from the Just My Luck palette just to kind of have it as a base for the liquid glitter eyeshadow, because I prefer to kind of like lay down a shimmer or a matte that's kind of similar to the color of the liquid glitter eyeshadow that I'm using, because I find that it like performs better that way. Now I'm taking Karaoke from the Trendy in Tokyo palette and blending it with that Fine China shade and kind of like making it a really nice and gradient blend, just to like even blend it with the shimmer shade. That way we can have a little bit more of the same effect that's going on in the crease area on the lid. I don't know, I just was like, yeah, sure, let's do that. Now I'll take my micellar water on a Q-tip and just sharpen that up and take some more of that Suva Hydra liner and do a kind of a, I don't know, would you call this a wing or would you call it like a little graphic wing? Either way, just wing that baby out. I got a little too heavy-handed, so I'm just cleaning that up with some micellar water on a Q-tip, and then just touching up the liner so that it is looking pretty fierce. Now for the fun part, let's take our liquid glitter eyeshadow and apply it to the lid. So I'm just starting from the inner corner of my eye and covering up the shimmer shade with it. I am just trying to get it as nice and evenly coated as possible. I will be taking it a little bit farther towards the outer corner of my eye with the Melt liner brush. I like to use the liner brush more in the crease area because I feel like I have more control than I do with the applicator of the liquid glitter eyeshadow. Please let me know what you'd like to see next down below, and if you like this video, maybe you would consider subscribing. I'll have my Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook and Twitter and everything listed down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye!